Hey, what's up, friends, and welcome to another edition of Throwback Thursdays with your host, BC from A7 Video, and I am psyched to be bringing you one of my favorite games from my childhood, that being Bruce Lee, once again on the Commodore 64. Just look at this thing. I think I'll actually be able to get through this entire game in this video, man. I should be able to go through the whole thing just to show you how awesome and buttery delicious it is. Yeah, I mean, let's get this dude. Whop! Got him. Now he's gonna run with me, but he can't hang with me. That's his problem. See, I'm too real for it. The sick part about it is I beat this game so many times as a kid that I actually have most of this game still memorized. And this is back in 87 when I played this. 88 at the latest. Because, I mean, I was a child when I played this game. No BS. But I still love it. Still one of my favorite games of all time. And that may be the nostalgia talking. But you know what? I really don't care. I have a sincere and severe fondness for this broken platform. And it is broken, maybe going a little bit too far. But it is clunky, man. The controls, you know, just like I didn't mean to jump up right there. The fact that I'm using, you know, the joystick was just... Oh, games have come so far. Like, to play this and then to, you know, I didn't play Super Mario Brothers until 19. Come on, man. 19. Come on, don't get served by the big fat green sumo guy. So I would have played Super Mario Brothers in 1989, I think. 88 at the earliest was when I played Super Mario Brothers. And to go from, you know, playing this back in 87 to then, and granted, I know Mario's much older than that. I didn't get an NES until 88, 89. So, you know, whatever. I was late to the party. But neither here nor there. You know, going from a game like this into a Mario style game is just unreal when you consider the quality of, you know, especially the more advanced Mario games from as Nintendo evolved, like on the Super Nintendo and whatnot. I think I just got served. I did, but it let me pass. That's weird. Okay, I guess I didn't have to get all the lanterns. I planned to get all the lanterns, but I didn't have to. Wait for it to turn white. Got it. And then they're gonna chase, so jump. I still made it. Still made it. Go, go, go. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite games from my childhood. I can't tell you how many times I beat this game. It was many, many, many times. I mean, that's how I still have this. Like, I'm basically running on autopilot right now because I don't really need to, you know, think about what I'm doing next. I've done this so many times. All right, let's get that. Like, I even remember in this room, if you let these guys spawn and then you do this right here, hit the flames, gets them, and then when they start chasing you, like, watch this. I'm gonna hit him, bap, got him. I'm just telling, like, I still have all of that memorized. It's crazy. I just got served. But see, the controls are wonky, man. I really shouldn't have taken an L right there, but I did because the controls didn't respond to what I actually wanted them to do. It's all good. All right, let's see. What are we doing here first? All right, don't get hung up because that thing moves quick. Lap. I'm telling you, this, if you have the opportunity to play this game, I highly recommend that you do with all my soul, just so you can see where a lot of the games that we love so much came from. Not to say that this game was the inspiration for other games, but just to see how far they've come, man. It's a long way. You know, Mario is a far cry from this joint, believe me. And I love how Bruce can fall 20 feet from, you know, a building and still live, man. But he's Bruce Lee. Of course he can do that. Got him. All right, let's move. Shwip, shwip. You know, and those little white dots that are hitting him, or if they hit him, they kill him. You know, they're coming at different times. Like, there's a set pattern, but each one comes at a different time, and you either have to memorize it or just get really good with your platforming to be able to pull off that part that I did so quickly. But yeah, man, Throwback Thursdays, I'm loving this series. I hope you guys are enjoy, and girls. I know you ladies are out there watching too. At least 11% of my demographic is y'all. So amen to that. Thank y'all for watching. But I really hope you guys and gals are getting to see stuff that you haven't played before. Obviously, I know most of you probably played Double Dragon, which is the last show I did in the series. And keep in mind that I know I am behind the curve. I know I missed like 2 or 3 weeks of Throwback Thursdays. We're not going to have that issue going forward. Had a bunch of other stuff going on and kind of had to prioritize, which I had a couple videos that had to, you know, not get made in order to make room for some other stuff that I got going on. So we should be back on track with Throwback Thursdays from now on, from the time you're watching this on. I've got a bunch of games lined up, and I may just stay with the Commodore 64 series for the time being, just because there's so many. Oh no, that's going to be a wrap. Yep, I didn't mean to jump, but he jumped. There's so many games on Commodore 64 that I remember from my childhood that I just loved, man. I can't wait to show them to you. I may mix it up just so we don't get burnt out on Commodore 64. I really don't know. Like, I don't have, this is the one show I don't have a set schedule for. Like, we're going to be doing Xenoblade Chronicles, for example. I'm getting ready to kick that off hopefully tonight in terms of recording it. You guys and gals won't actually see the videos from that until the second week, or really the first full week in May. But I'll start recording that hopefully tonight, which is a Sunday in March. And you know, having Torchlight, all those Now Playing series are on his schedule. But Throwback Thursdays, I browse what's going on, or I think, you know, back to my childhood, like, you know what game I'd like to see on a video, man? Bruce Lee. And then I do it. And that's just kind of how I've been approaching it. I love this game with all my soul. And there's a lot of other Commodore 64 games that I really just have a big heart for, that I'll hopefully get to show all of y'all. But again, I hope you get to see things that you have. I hope you get to see things that you haven't seen, you know, in your travels as a gamer, or things that you have seen and it just takes you back to that time when you played a game and loved it so much, like I did with the first game in the series with Double Dragon. See, there's that, and it's not making me get all the lanterns, but I am obsessive. I'm getting all these lanterns, son. Does this take me back to the beginning? Yep. Best believe. Then we're gonna run through here. The cows are mooing. Yeah, somebody got real high before they made this game, man. Cause it is on some. They got cows and mountains, and yeah. And I think there's actually some spiritual and cultural, you know, ideals going on in this game with like the cows and the mountains in the background. I thought I remember reading an article about this game years ago that kind of explained that, but I don't remember. Alright, does that open the door? No, doesn't. Lucky. Alright, so let's just let these guys do what they do. I'm gonna kick him. Nope, he's gonna kick me. Right there. Bow! Oh, I missed. Actually, just let him chase behind me. Bow! Da 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 da. Player uno, ¿cómo está? Alright, what are they gonna do? They're gonna come over here and try to get him, brother. I see what's happening. Climb, climb, climb before they get there. Now, fortunately, these suckers can't climb, so that's cool. Alright. We am to who now? Look at this. Look at the color scheme on this level, man. Doesn't that look like an acid trip? Just in full force. Alright, so I don't think you have to do either of these in order, but we'll just go left to right for the sake of ease. And maybe we do have to do them in order. I can't fully remember. Bow! You go. Come on in here. Boop! I missed. Derg Nerbit. Sorry, I can go through here and get them off my back. Why are the flames taking so long to open up? Got him. See, I remember just, there's a lot of clever stuff in this game for it to be so old. Like being able to jump kick them into the flames. It's real well done, man. I got to giving the props where they are due. Oh, you guys should have seen my test recording. Maybe one day I'll release it. The test recording I did with my new webcam, so I can actually look at you guys when I'm recording footage from not footage, when I'm doing like YouTube tutorial videos for recording or for monetization. I am going to have a new monetization for those of you that watch this channel for those tutorials. I'm going to have a 2014 update where excuse me, I touch on some of the things that have changed with YouTube policy and all that jazz, you know, whether you should join a multi-channel network with what's going on and how the changes are affecting those of us who are with multi-channel networks, how they're not affecting us, how much as I predicted in the video where I told everybody to cool out when YouTube announced all the changes, much like I predicted, and I can only speak for my channel, there may be other channels out there that are struggling, but you know, what I predicted was that it wasn't going to be as bad as everybody was thinking it was going to be, and so far for me that has absolutely been the case. I've not had too much trouble with the old monetization jam. You know, I've stuck to the rules that I laid out based on YouTube's policy and what developers and publishers that own copyrights have said, and I think I had 1 or 2 videos that got content ID matches with all the new stuff that's going on, but it was for music. Like, it was totally, oh, come on, man, don't break here in the middle of my video. Come on, baby. Well, that's what you get when you play Commodore 64 games, man. Anyway, I don't think it really needs me to go back and reset it and play the game over again just to show you guys the next 2 screens. Suffice it to say, you have to jump over a bunch of those other things that are on the ground going back and forth. You have to, you know, climb some areas where the things are shooting across the screen. But just take this game for what it's worth, man. I definitely, if you can get your hands on, you know, I don't even know if you can buy this stuff anymore. You may have to emulate it. But if you can play this game, actually there's a website, if I can find it, I'll put a link to it in the description, where you can actually play old Commodore 64 games in your browser. And if I don't get the link in there, just Google that, because I think these games are worth playing, man. This is our gaming history, man. That's what a lot of us grew up on. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Another Thursday throwback, or Throwback Thursdays, is in the books for your boy BC from A7 Video. Till next time, until all are one, allow me to tell all of you peace and Godspeed. We'll see you guys back here on the next one.